This is the second video of me playing Fallout 1, the nuclear role-playing game made by Interplay. Where we last left off, I had just arrived in front of Vault 15. You are in for an interesting ride with this one, because today's play experience made me want to off myself. So, I hope you enjoy that. Let's get into the actual video. So, Vault 15 is where our overseers sent us to get the water chip. The only information we have at this point is that one of the guards of Shady Sands says that there was a schism and they ran away when the raiders attacked. Which does make you wonder why they are guarding a settlement if they just fucking ran away from this one when people attacked. But whatever. Now, as I kill some of the rats and moles in the top level with Ian here, I would like to take a moment and talk about Ian. Because even though he's all good with killing a bunch of scorpions and rats, he gets in my goddamn way. Now, watch as I go get some loot from this locker up here. I want you to watch as Ian comes up right next to me and gets in between the bed and the wall, making me unable to leave the area as for no fucking reason. I'm gonna sit and let you watch in silence until I get free. Go ahead. Now, that wasn't the longest wait, but I think once we get a little more companions up in here, I'm gonna be forced to wait like that for long periods of time in the future. Now, of course, I can't say for sure, but that's just what I think might happen. Anyways, we make our way to the elevator, but this is where one of the first of many issues happens. The elevator says you need a rope. I have a rope. But when trying to figure out how to use it, I believe I accidentally drop it. But then it just disappears, causing me to have to reload and do this shit all over again, which is mighty annoying. Once I make it to the second level, I kill some more rats and get some ammo and guns around the area, finding a very nice rifle that I don't have the strength to use, along with some leather armor. There is a rope in one of the lockers that is used to help me get down to the elevator shaft to the third floor. I also level up here, putting it into small guns and sneak, and also getting the quick learner perk. Going down to the third level, me and Ian kill some more mole rats, until suddenly Ian stops moving and I cannot talk to it. So, in an effort to make him less like Helen Keller, I go up the elevator to get him to load in again. Unfortunately, this does not solve the issue, so my next idea is to make a test save and travel to Shady Sands to see if he will work when he spawns in a new location. However, on the way to Shady Sands, I get jumped by a pack of wild rad scorpions, which fortunately allows Ian to walk and fight again. However, I get torn apart limb from limb.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now.
So now knowing how to fix Ian, I lure a nearby rat to his location, and his urge to kill animals overrides his urge to be a human vegetable. So despite not being a Bethesda game, Fallout still has its lovely bugs even back in the day. So finally clearing out the vault, I can get the water chip, but it isn't here. Thank you, Overseer, for your shitty information. So, knowing that the water chip is nowhere around, I decide to make my way back to Shady Sands. Arriving here, the guard tells me that Tandy has been kidnapped by some nearby raiders and to please get her back. I tell him I'll do it for money, and spoiler alert, this money will never come. So, next I speak to Tandy's father, Aradesh.
Thank goodness you came. I am in desperate need of assistance. My daughter Tandy is missing. I do not know what to do. My people are not skilled in this. Already 3 patrols have gone out to look, but none returned. Will you help me? Seth and I believe one of the raider clans is responsible. Retribution for our resistance to them. Take this spear. It was found where my daughter was last seen. Please, talk to Seth. He knows much about these raiders. And Godspeed, Wanderer.
This guy also fails to give me money. Getting to the raider group known as the Khans, you'll start noticing a trend of me dying here. For my first attempt, I get brutally murdered.
Not even the king.
Second attempt, I fight the guy in a pin, and despite my unarmed being 87, I get murdered. Third attempt has me fighting them outside because I called the guard a liar. I manage to kill one person, but I also get murdered here too.
The darkness.
For my fourth, I just give up and reload because I'm not going to bother fighting him. The fifth attempt ends up much like the second attempt. I go on Google because I'm fed up at this point. Apparently I'm supposed to be able to intimidate him if I have enough speech skill, which I do, but the option just doesn't appear, so what good is that? It's super annoying to play old games when there are no guides and shit to help you figure out where things are when they go wrong. After about 10 minutes of Googling, the only option I have left is to open the jail door and run away with Tandy, which is what I basically do.
Oh, it's you again. Well, that's it.
The plan goes swimmingly. Back at Shady Sands, I proceed, in artist terms, get paid with experience. In normal terms, I get diddly squat. Other from some thanks from Tandy and her dad.
Hi. I was afraid that you were gone and I wasn't going to get a chance to thank you for rescuing me. Oh, that was great! Action, adventure! Anyway, if there's anything that I can do for you, you just ask.
I will be forever in your debt for your courage and bravery, Wanderer. Here, certainly. What do you wish? Since you brought my Tandy back to me, things are quite fine. My eternal gratitude to you, Wanderer.
I level up again and put more points into small guns and sneak. I decided to save my game and brutally murder the guy who said he would give me money, even though he did not. That is about it. In my next video, I will figure out where to go next and decide the best weapon to kill all the Khans. That's it. I hope you found this video entertaining. If you didn't, why the fuck are you still here, man?